Invalid Superman USA.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Howlett Packet PC building tutorial. So, welcome. I see you're hired at Howlett Packet and it's time to build your first computer. We're not an evil corporation. We fall under that weird subsection of groups where we really do care about the products we create. So first off, you need your parts. In this 2020 building tutorial, I'm going to show you the parts you need. You're going to need a graphics card. Here's an ATI Radeon. They don't make them like this anymore. You're going to need a TV or a straight line to motherboard fucking card. You're gonna need a direct and fucking sound card. No onboard audio on this motherboard. What do you think? Are we the future or not stuck in 1991? Next, you're gonna need your motherboard. This motherboard is a Pegatron motherboard. As you can see, everything on it is in place. You're missing one heat shield here and one here, but I don't know. I've never had anyone actually complain because we're HP. We don't give a fuck. I don't know what this is, so it's not useful. Now let's get into it. Oh, before I forget, you need your RAM. And you need all your useful building tools. Your 10-inch dildo. One knife. Make sure it's sharp. When you slit your wrist at the end, you better make sure it's sharp and long ways for results. You're going to want some isopropyl alcohol. I have 91, but I have two different brands. So we're just, shake it up a bit, Of course, how could I forget? You're going to want your hard drive at an astonishing 1,000 RPM. 125 gigabyte hard drive. You'll never need more than this. So we'll just set that down. You don't really have to be careful with it. It's only a hard drive. And then you need your first, a little bit of dust. Bad dust. You need a disk drive. And of course, since we're building the ultimate Howlett Packet machine, you need two disk fucking CD drivers. So you can read, write at the same time, just like a 6th grader. If you've made it this far, it's time to install. So first you want to look for this place. This is where your CPU goes. It stands for Center Prostate Urinary. Now, you see all these really nice pins? You're going to gently take your finger and go across. If that's not enough, then what you're going to do is you're going to take, whatever metal you can find and just kind of go like that. What you're trying to create is a level surface so that you can really just get your CPU to seat properly. If it doesn't seat properly, it's probably because you skipped this step. Alright, that looks good enough. And now, it gets hot when you're using the motherboard, so you're going to want to put some isopropyl alcohol in there, just a little bit, just enough. Pour that just right in the board. As you see, it sinks in, just seeps in. We want that for total cooling control. Nice and cold and wet. Today we'll be using an i7 950 clocked at 3 gigahertz. Nothing will ever get faster than that. Trust me. I'm a big guy in the computer world. I know my shit. When it doesn't work the first time, what you're going to do is make sure it's seated properly. Go in again. And this time, make sure it sits. And now that you have this, since it is a cold part, or hot part, you want to make sure that's really cold. Ooh, nice and toasty. Now for the thermal block. This is not important. Now that you have your CPU done, let me just check it off on my list. We can find out what to do next. Oh, Jesus. I lost my part in the video. Editor, make sure to take this out.
Welcome to my unboxing of a fire truck. Get the ultimate riding experience. And lifts and rotates. Yes.
Now we're at the second stage of building. We're going to insert our RAM. It's really not important which ones they go into, but you're pretty much just going to find a slot and... Oh, shit. They'll still buy it. Doesn't matter. And then once RAM in, make sure you hear the click. The click means it's seated. Let's get the mic really close so you can hear the seating sounds. We'll just use the mic. Seated properly! We'll be putting in around something along the lines of 7 RAM. To make sure it's clock speed. God. I'm trying to see. I have to bend it into the light. 1,000 megahertz. That's more than a giga. Hashtag Giga Gang. Join. Subscribe so you can see more Howlett Packet building tips. We ignored the cooling solution here, but don't worry, I have this thing. Let me just get that down a little more. That'll fit just as well. That looks like it's not going anywhere. Bad boy's gonna survive the winter. Really, it doesn't matter. Also, and if it doesn't, force it. Just force it. Make sure that everything you are plugging in, however, has some sort of negative value to the consumer. Of course, we can't forget our front I/O, but we'll do that a little bit later. We'll put the disk drive somewhere, but I don't have the cables right now. We're Howlett Packet. Peripherals are us.
It has all of the functionality. There we go. So we're just going to hook that back there where it was. Okay, coming around to the other side, we got another axe.
Trust me, guys. This PC is going to work great. So by now, if you followed all of our steps, you should have all of your RAM in. You should have everything ready and ready to boot. We'll cover that in our next video, but before we do that, might as well insert the GPU. Thank you all for watching. This has been how to build your computer part. Thank you. Tony, I'm never fucking doing this video again. You put me on some nerd shit again, I'll kick your fucking ass. Oh, just ignore me then. Just fucking ignore me. See? Stupid fucking idiot.